Listen to stories and appreciate idioms. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Encounter Chinese, Encountering Idioms. Today, the idiom we are going to encounter is
卧薪尝胆.
Let's break it down and read it slowly.
卧薪尝胆卧薪尝胆卧薪尝胆卧
means to lie down.
薪
means firewood.
尝
means taste.
胆
means gallbladder. The literal meaning of
卧薪尝胆
is to lie on firewood and taste gallbladder. Nowadays, it is used to describe the act of self-discipline and determination to seek revenge. The idiom
卧薪尝胆
first appeared in the book
越王勾践世家
in Records of the Grand Historian by Sima Qian during the Western Han Dynasty. The original text states,
越王勾践返国，乃苦身骄思，置胆于坐，坐卧即养胆，饮食亦尝胆也。
The meaning of this sentence is that King Goujian of Yu constantly thought about how to restore his country, so he worked hard every day and put himself under mental stress. He also hung a bitter gallbladder on his seat and looked at it before resting or sleeping, and tasted it before eating or drinking. The story goes like this. In 496 BC, King Helyu of Wu attacked the state of Yu but was defeated by King Goujian of Yu. Helyu was seriously injured and never recovered. Before he died, Helyu told his son Fuchai to avenge him. Fuchai remembered his father's words and devoted himself to training his army day and night to prepare for another attack on Yu. 2 years later, Fuchai's army defeated Goujian. Goujian's advisor, Wen Zhong, persuaded him to bribe a corrupt minister of Wu named Bai Qi to negotiate surrender. Goujian agreed and sent Wen Zhong with treasures to bribe Bai Qi. Bai Qi was pleased with the treasures and promised to help Goujian. Wen Zhong and Bai Qi then presented the treasures to Fuchai and begged for mercy for Goujian. However, Wu General Wu Zishu opposed the surrender, arguing that Goujian would seek revenge if released. Fuchai, however, believed that Yu was no longer a threat and accepted the surrender. Fuchai withdrew his army from Yu, and Goujian took this opportunity to go to Wu and serve Fuchai. He herded cattle and sheep and finally won Fuchai's favor and trust. 3 years later, Goujian and his family were released and returned to the state of Yu. Goujian was determined to seek revenge and prepared himself for it. He was afraid that a comfortable life would cause him to lose his will for revenge, so he slept on a straw mat with his weapons and hung a bitter gall outside his house, which he tasted every morning. He also had soldiers stationed outside his door, who asked him every day, "Have you forgotten the shame you suffered in Wu for 3 years?" Goujian entrusted Wen Zhong with managing the state affairs and family with managing the military, while he personally worked in the fields with farmers. His wife also spun thread and weaved cloth with other women. These actions by Goujian touched the officials and people of Yu. After 10 years of hard work, the state of Yu finally had a large number of elite soldiers and sufficient food, and the country became stronger. Meanwhile, King Fuchai of Wu blindly engaged in warfare without considering the livelihoods of the people. He even listened to the slander of Bai Qi and killed his loyal minister Wu Zixu. Although Fuchai succeeded in dominating the vassal states, Wu had already started to decline. In 482 BC, Fuchai led his army north to contend for the hegemony of the vassal states with the state of Jin. Taking advantage of the absence of the Wu elite soldiers, Goujian suddenly attacked Wu, defeated the defending Wu soldiers and killed Fuchai's son, Prince Yu. Upon hearing this news, Fuchai hastily returned with his troops and asked Goujian for peace. As Goujian felt that he did not have the strength to completely eliminate Wu at that time, he agreed to the peace proposal. In 473 BC, Goujian felt that the state of Yu had the strength to destroy Wu, so he personally led his army to attack Wu again. However, by this time, Wu's national strength had been severely weakened due to years of warfare and was unable to withstand the powerful attacks of Yu's army. Several battles ended in failure for Wu. In the end, Fuchai sent envoys to seek peace again, but family insisted on the destruction of Wu. Fuchai regretted not following Wu Zixu's advice and was extremely ashamed, so he committed suicide with his sword. In this story, Goujian's determination to defeat Wu was shown through his perseverance, as he
卧薪尝胆
slept on a straw mat with his weapons and tasted bitter gall every day to remind himself of the humiliation he suffered in Wu. There is another story that originated from records of the Grand Historian. In 205 BC, the ruler of the Qin dynasty, Qin Shi Huang, dispatched General Bai Qi to attack the Zhao state. Bai Qi defeated the Zhao army near their capital city of Handan, and the Zhao king, Zhao Dun, was forced to flee while the Qin army occupied their capital. Shortly after, Qin Shi Huang ordered Bai Qi to lead his troops to attack another important city of Zhao, Xianghua. However, Bai Qi found that his soldiers were extremely exhausted and didn't want to fight anymore. So he took an extreme measure. He ordered his soldiers to lie on the grass beneath the enemy's city wall, light their armor and weapons on fire, cook wild grass and tree bark, and told them to eat the cooked grass and bark if they had nothing else to eat. Bai Qi also told the soldiers to remember the hardships they were experiencing, overcome them, and conquer them. This move by Bai Qi had a stunning effect. The soldiers knew they had to face the war head-on and couldn't evade it. As a result, they regained their spirits and launched a fierce attack, ultimately capturing Xianghua.
卧薪尝胆
In this story refers to Bai Qi's use of extreme measures to make his soldiers remember the hardships they faced, thereby inspiring their determination and courage to win. These are the two stories. Next, let's review the idiom we encountered today.
卧薪尝胆卧薪尝胆
Finally, let's use
卧薪尝胆
to make a sentence.
一时的失败不足以畏惧，若有卧薪尝胆的壮志，一定能反败为胜。一时的失败不足以畏惧，若有卧薪尝胆的壮志，一定能反败为胜。
That's all for today's Encountering Idioms. If you like it, please like and subscribe. See you next time.